2-1.
Welcome back to the show. Okay, no doubt if you were like me, the COVID season has caused you to maybe put on a little bit of weight. Maybe this time of year you can't get outside and exercise the way you're used to, but you want to look good heading into 2021. So who better to have on the show than Jack Silberman with InShape MD. Good to see you.
Nice to see you, Julie.
Your name is a very familiar one to people watching our show this morning. InShape MD is not anything new. You've kind of perfected your model.
Yeah, we've been actually in Chattanooga now over 9 years with the same concept, and we've lost over 80,000 pounds with the InShape MD. Yeah.
So what is the concept?
That's a great question. It's a medical concept that was put together a long time ago by a doctor named Dr. Simeons, who realized that we have a hormone in our body called HCG, and during pregnancy it's activated, and the HCG actually eats up abnormal fat in your body to feed the mom and the baby nutrients. So Dr. Simeons started researching this and thinking, how can we do that in somebody like us today without you having to be pregnant? Well, through the medical field, they realize they can elevate your levels of HCG, and by controlling your calories and your diet, it'll eat off the abnormal fat, and you'll burn about 2,000 to 4,000 calories a day, which amounts to about a half a pound to a pound a day.
Okay, so talk to the dieter who, and we've all been there, where it's real easy to say after supper, when you're no longer hungry, tomorrow, I'm not going to eat so much, right?
Sure.
But the next day you wake up and you're hungry and you naturally go for the food. So with this HCG, are you just not as hungry?
You're not, because again, the body's cannibalizing off so many internal calories, it sends a message to your hypothalamus that you're not hungry, which is awesome.
Okay, so I know we're going to hear from you more, and people do want to come in and talk with you.
Yes.
But when you see other people have their results, that can sometimes speak more than what you can say.
Sure, because it's hard to imagine that you could lose so much weight so quickly. So by seeing other people that have done that, it really is encouraging.
Okay, so here's a woman named Rachel who was with you for just a month,
1
right?
month.
And lost
30 pounds.
Here she is.
I was nervous for it in the beginning, but it wasn't bad. You don't feel as hungry as you think you're going to be. And had really great results on it.
Well, wonderful. And how much have you lost altogether?
A little over 30 pounds.
Good.
Yeah.
Feel different?
Yes, a lot different.
Would
Less
you
tired.
Would you recommend it to somebody out there?
Yeah, absolutely.
How about the staff? They've been good support for you?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, great. Congratulations. We look
Thank
forward
you.
to seeing less and less of you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
You can see the smile on her face because it's not just that they're losing weight and fitting into their clothes again. A lot of them are kind of getting their lives back, right?
Sure, Julian. There's so much attached to losing your weight, not just to look good and feel good, but all the medical concerns like the blood pressure, sleep apnea, joints. All those things go hand in hand. But there's nothing better than feeling that weight come off and seeing progress.
Okay, so to the health concerns, what about the nutrition within the 21-day plan? Because you don't want to just be eating your calories and wasted calories, right?
So the good news, Julie, is the food that we would be eating on the program is food that you and I would be eating today. Chicken, fish, fruits, vegetables, all controlled, good, clean eating. But we work with these people, so we're coaching them through this, and they're meeting with their coaches each week and checking in and having biometrics and vitals done and blood work. And we really monitor everything they do, making them eat so many times a day to speed up their metabolism.
Do you see couples come in together or parents and their kids? Is it safe for kids, by the way?
It is if
Teenagers?
they've been through puberty before,
Okay.
but you mentioned as couples, it's always great if they could do it together because then they're on the same track, they're eating the same food, they're encouraging one another. So it really is even better when you have your spouse.
You've got some kind of a 21-day challenge.
Yes.
What is that?
So we started that in December, which is great. It's 21 days of HCG to help people really get a jump start moving into this new year. And so after the 21 days, we even offer a bonus program, another additional 3 weeks for those people that are watching today and call in.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, now you mentioned the mentoring, right, and coming in and talking with your coach and that
Yes.
kind of thing. Let's face it, COVID is still very much among us.
Yes.
So are there some clients who are a little bit nervous about coming in, and if they want to do this from home, can
Yeah,
they?
we've set this up now where they can actually do the whole program from home. So it's encouraging for those that can't make it in. We can actually ship everything out and coach them. But the coaching part, Julie, is so important because if you lose your weight, you still have to find ways to replace bad habits with good habits.
And that's what it is, isn't it?
It-
That we just kind of have fallen into a daily grind, so to speak, and you have to retrain that brain of yours.
That's right. That's right. Anything we're doing right now is a habit until we change it, and then it becomes a new habit.
So you've been doing this for 9 years.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you kind of discovered some trends? Do people tend to come in for the same reasons time and time again?
That's a great question, Julie. You know, the three things that people come in for, usually somebody walks in the door and says, I need you to show me exactly what to do and I can do it. Then there's another person that'll walk in and say, I know what to do, I just need the accountability to be held to it. And then the third person that walks in and says, I want to see the scale move. If it's not moving, I'm not going to be motivated. So in the HCG program, all three of those aspects are involved.
To that point, I would think the rapid results you see is, you can't overstate the power of that, probably.
Julie, I've never had anybody come back in and say, can you slow down the weight loss?
So it all begins with a phone call? How do they get started?
Begins with a phone call. We set them up for an appointment for them to come in and we do an assessment. We'll go ahead and do all their measurements, their body fats. We'll do a health history. And then I'll sit down and talk with them about some strategies of what could work for them and make sure they can get into the program.
I know it's very cold out here and you're not wearing gloves, so I'll make it fast. Is it personalized or is it formulaic? I mean, I know you have some basic things that everyone does, but will you personalize it to each client?
We do, absolutely. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so here's how you're going to get in touch with him. His office is nice and warm. It's InShape MD, the phone number there on your screen, the website as well. And you're going to see Jack every couple of weeks throughout the year, and each time he'll have a new testimonial to share. So over his time with us, you'll get to really hear and see from an awful lot of people how this has given them a new chance for the life they want. Thank you, Jack, so much.
Thank you, Julie. Good to see you.
Back after this.